Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode we are replacing the alternator in a 2002 Chevy Silverado 1500. This one here happens to have the 5.3 and well, the alternator's shot and we need to replace it because it does not keep the battery charged. We're looking to sell this thing and it doesn't really help any prospective buyers when you can't start it. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out. But before we do, you guys know the routine. Go ahead, hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up, all that stuff. It's super helpful and it's very greatly appreciated. Now, let's get into this thing. What we got here is a Bestest Alternator for a replacement. This happens to be model number V111973A. This is a remand from my local auto parts store. It comes with a 1-year warranty, and that's going to suit our needs here just fine. So we're going to go ahead and start. I've already disconnected the battery here, the positive terminal. So we're going to go ahead and loosen and remove that air box there and get to that tensioner so that we can get the belt off. And we'll be able to disconnect that alternator, throw the new one on, and then do that same process in reverse, and we'll be ready to go. So I'm going to throw you guys on the tripod and get going on that. Safe to say that one has been in there the whole time. Unplug that thing. We'll get this out of here. So I haven't changed a lot of alternators, but I've never had to use a dead blow to put one in or to take one out. But that's what we had to do here. You do with what you have, and that's, well, what I had, and that's what did the trick. So, interesting. Alright, so we got the new alternator all in, hooked up. We had a little struggle with that thing. That other one had been in there for quite a while, so we, as you saw, had to use the old dead blow and a pry bar. As you can see, we got nothing. We don't have anything showing up here, so we got to throw a little jump to it. And last time I jumped this, I actually didn't even have to start the other vehicle. Just that alone was good enough. So we're going to try it again and see what happens. I just heard the dinger go off, so let's give it a fire up here. Look, we got ring-a-ding-dingers. So here we got about 12 volts, and I just hooked it up. I did not even start that vehicle, so let's okay, we're gonna let it run for a little bit. Battery was disconnected, so it's gonna show 1 o'clock, and we're gonna let it run for 10-15 minutes or so. Turn it off and see what happens. We'll check back in a sec. Well, we're charging up the battery here because, well, it was dead pretty much, and we're looking good across the board. All our gauges are looking right. And with that being said, we're going to wrap things up for us here today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. As you can see, you can do that stuff in your driveway. It's not that difficult. You do not have to be afraid of it. You just got to take your time. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.